Since the ceasefire began, Gaza's civil defense has been overwhelmed with calls. Families pleading for help to retrieve the bodies they hurriedly laid to rest during days when stepping outside meant risking another life lost. Gaza's civil defense is still struggling to recover the dead with almost no heavy machinery, while Israel has allowed bulldozers and excavators in only to retrieve the bodies of its own captives.
Gaza civil defense teams are right now on the way in order to retrieve the bodies of Palestinians who have been killed recently during the Israeli latest ground operation here in Gaza. Despite the severe shortages, they are right now trying to pick up whatever they have from tools and to move to that site in order to transfer them to an official cemetery.
Dr. Ahmed Adela was buried in this destroyed house after he was killed by an Israeli drone strike upon returning from work.
Civil defense teams are now retrieving the body of our brother Dr. Ahmed Al-Dalou from the house where we initially buried him after he was targeted. He will now be transferred to an official cemetery under the supervision of Gaza's health ministry.
His neighbors say there was no way to reach a cemetery, no way to call for help. The courtyard was his temporary resting place until civil defense teams reached his body. In the Azzoum neighborhood of Gaza City, 20 members of the Nassar family were killed in the early months of the war. The relatives say the only land left to bury them was a small patch they owned.
My cousin's house was hit multiple times by Israeli attacks during the war. 20 of my relatives, including women, children and men, were killed. Under heavy bombardment, we recovered their bodies and buried them on our land. Now we are awaiting for official graves so we can transfer them properly.
A short distance away, 2 more bodies were retrieved from a public street where they had been buried in the chaos of bombardment. What remained were bones and fragments of clothing, the last traces of lives that ended without even the small mercy of a marked grave.
We received reports of 2 Palestinians buried in this area. Our crews responded immediately and arrived at the site. The bodies are unidentified. After being transferred to Al-Shifa Hospital, they will be moved to an official cemetery for proper burial.
Authorities in Gaza say Israel's attacks have left behind at least 9,500 Palestinians still buried beneath the rubble. Lives uncounted, graves unseen, stories unfinished.
Families have had to bury their loved ones wherever they could, in alleys, streets and open spaces. Now these graves stand as a testament for lives and dignity that lost in the war. Tareq Azzoum, Jazeera, Gaza City, Palestine.
Don't miss out and get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.